What's up YouTube, it's Faith of Raven Repair Co, and I just wanted to make a video about this retro computer that I stumbled upon. So a record shop nearby was closing, called June Records. They were getting rid of a bunch of stuff that they didn't want to take with them because they were closing, of course. So they also happened to have this Macintosh Classic II computer that they were just giving away for free. And they were giving it away for free because they said it had an issue with the screen. They didn't really go into more detail besides that. But I wanted to pick it up anyway because even just having this housing for another project is just nice, and also, like, just look at it. Like, it's a beautiful machine. This came out in 1991. Like, this is just so aesthetically pleasing. So yeah, picked it up the next day, got it home, and figured out that the issue was this. And you'll see in just a sec. So here everything power on as per normal. But then instead of being greeted with a little smiley face, you'll get either nothing, or if I zoom in there, I'm going to turn this off just in case, you can see a checkerboard pattern on the LCD. So this is actually a really, really common issue with these specific computers, because they have faulty capacitors for the most part, and once those capacitors are blowing, they leak electrolytic fluid all over the board, therefore creating connections where there shouldn't be connections, and basically just short-circuiting the whole thing. So the Macintosh Classic II is a very, very lovely computer. I think it was the first computer under $1,000 when it came out, to which a lot of people basically said, but why would I care about that? Like, it's not an improvement to the Macintosh line, it's just cheaper. Which, being under $1,000 at the time was kind of a big deal. But anywho, so this has a 16 megahertz Motorola 68030 processor. It's 32-bit with a 16-bit data path. It has 16 megahertz bus speed, uses 30-pin SIMM RAM, which can be anywhere between 2 to 10 megabytes, depending on what model you have. I don't know how much RAM is in this one because I haven't actually gotten a chance to open it up. Usually comes with a 40 or 80 megabyte SCSI hard drive, which it's going to be fun seeing if it actually works. I think it worked because I'm not hearing like the usual like clicking of doom or anything, but again, I'm not going to know until I actually like get into this. And yeah, so basically I'll be documenting when I can the disassembly process of this and the repair process, because with these leaky capacitors, there's a simple temporary fix, and there's a more difficult permanent fix. So the temporary fix is because of the capacitors leaking electrolytic fluid all over the board, you can just clean it off. Some people put it in a dishwasher, some people just put it in a tub with soapy water. I personally don't feel comfortable with those methods because using demineralized water, using water with minerals in it near like sensitive components like that just kind of screams danger to me because of the corrosion that can occur with the dried minerals on it. So I'm going to personally just be using isopropyl alcohol and a toothbrush to clean off all the electric fluid off the board, give it a power up, and that should work because those are the two ways you do the temporary fix. If it doesn't work past that, what that means is that I'm going to have to go for the permanent fix, which is finding a way to desolder the existing capacitors and replace them with newer ones, probably ones that don't contain an electrolytic fluid in them, because within 20-30 years time we're going to be back at square one. And whether or not I'm the Mac owner or not is a different story, but I'd rather not have anyone be inconvenienced. Also try to document it step by step because it's kind of a dangerous process because it's an all-in-one. So the CRT here can hold up to 20,000 volts, which you definitely do not want coursing through your body because it is incredibly dangerous. If the ground path happens to lead through your heart, it'll probably stop your heart. So I gotta make a CRT discharge tool. I'll try to document it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record the discharge process because I'm going to need my full attention, but if I get like someone to help me out or something with just recording, I'll try to keep that in mind. But yeah, hope you're all doing well, and this is Faith, out. Also while I'm here, even though this unit doesn't work, I just want to admire just how aesthetically pleasing this is even, and also Oh, I'm gonna check your cat's out again, but you can see the refresh rate actually. And it's interesting, I've never actually seen this on a CRT before. It goes from here to here instead of just like up and down. But yeah, that's all I had to add to this.